Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this beaver block. So this is one of the blocks that's available in the Woodland Critters applique pattern. So that is a larger pattern that includes 14 different animals plus some trees and some mushrooms, but this is just going to show you how to make the beaver block. Okay, this is the video showing how to assemble the beaver block if you have a light box. So just to give you a quick view of my setup, I've got my light box, I've got it turned up to the brightest setting, I've got the placement guide, and then I've got a silicone mat over top of it all. I have all of my pieces cut out and ready to go. The only thing I still need to do is one of these pieces needs the line between the teeth. You can see that there's a dotted line on the back here. That's actually a stitching line, not a placement guide. So I need to trace that onto the fabric side before I peel that backing paper off. I just use a regular fine tip Sharpie. I'm going to stitch right over that line with some black thread. So black thread on the black marker line. It does not matter that it is permanent. All right, so the numbers on your pieces identify what piece is what, but they also tell you in what order you're going to lay them down. So we are going to start with number 1, which is this ear. And then number 2 is his other ear. And then if you wanted to make a girl beaver, you would also need to transfer those eyelashes. And I think I'm going to do that. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but those eyelashes are showing right through the fabric because of the light box. And I'm just gonna, if you have trouble seeing them through, just push it down so that you're making actual physical contact, and that will let that show through better. So a little extra there. Peel off the back and lay that head down. And then I moved this ear a little bit, so let's get him back. All right, now number 4 is one of his eyes. Or her eyes, if we've just given her magnificent eyelashes, although boys can have magnificent eyelashes too. Then the other eye, and now 6 is the teeth. And now we've got 2 separate muzzle pieces. Number 7 goes on this side, and number 8 goes over here. And I deliberately made the stripes of that fabric go in a different direction so it would help to really clearly set it off from the background block, which has the stripes going vertically. And then the nose, you can see that line goes right there. And you want to make sure that you get the tip, that point at the bottom of your nose. You really want that to line up exactly with the line of the teeth. That's going to help make that look just right. All right, now I'm going to carefully lift off the silicone mat, carry it over to my ironing board, press everything in place right on the silicone, let it cool, peel it off, and then put it down on your block, your quilted block. Fuse it in place one more time. Just follow the instructions on whatever brand of fusible adhesive you're using. I use Heat and Bond Light for all of my quilts. Then I'll do all the outline stitching and bring it back here and show you the finished block, and also show you another color version that I did. All right, here is the finished beaver block. I've done all of the outline stitching, and I've added some catch lights to his eyes just with a simple dot of white fabric paint. This is the version that I made for the cover sample of the Woodland Critters quilt pattern. The background block is from the Avocado Blenders collection, and all of the fabrics in the beaver are from the Grizzly Blenders, which is one of the colors that all of the browns in the Animal Kingdoms fabric collection are the Grizzly Blenders. But I did one more version, and that is this one. So in addition to the cover sample for the Woodland Critters quilt pattern, I did another sample of all of the blocks where they also have realistic animal prints, but the background blocks are all from the farmer's market collection of solid fabrics, almost solid. They're solid, but they have the quilting lines actually printed on the fabric. So you just need to follow along with those. And you can see that this version also, the first one has no eyelashes, and this version does have eyelashes. All of the blocks in the pattern, except for the owl and the turkey, have eyelashes that you can either stitch if you want to, or you can just ignore them if you don't want to include the eyelashes. So I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and this is the Beaver Block pattern from the Woodland Critters quilt pattern that you can get at shinyhappyworld.com.